The BioTec Screenmatic² 18000 is one of 3 sizes of AZOVMUSIC Screenmatic pond filters that feature a unique automatic screen. The motorized rotating screen removes debris from pond water before it passes through 2 banks of coarse, medium, and fine filtering foams below. For more information about the filter, check out our Unboxing the Screenmatic video to find out what's included with the filter and how it operates. Installing the Screenmatic is a straightforward procedure, but there are a few things to consider first. The filter returns clear, clean pond water by gravity, so it has to sit above the level of the pond, and the return pipe has to be both generous in diameter and pitched down into the stream or pond. While considering how to run and conceal the minimum 3-inch return line, also think about the other 2 plumbing runs you'll need. You'll need the line that delivers pond water and waste to the filter from the pump in the bottom of the pond. 2-inch diameter flexible PVC is optimal. You'll also need a drain line that flushes the captured waste out into a dry well or garden bed, but that can be 1.5 inch diameter flex PVC, because whatever waste you'll be flushing will be very fine, with no particles over 1/3 of a millimeter. Next, because it sits above the pond where you'll be siting it should be considered very carefully. You might want to plan on hiding the filter behind the waterfall, or behind a garden shed or screen, or cover it with a deck box. You'll need space to stand in front of at least one long side of the unit for maintenance and service. If you want guaranteed clear water, and who doesn't, you'll need to purchase a separate UVC to qualify for the clear water guarantee. The recommended Bitron UVC clarifier will add about 8 inches to the long dimensions of the Screenmatic and requires enough room to allow the lamp to be pulled out from one end and replaced every year or so. Finally, you'll need to plug in the transformer that runs the screen motor and the UV clarifier, so you'll either have to site the filter within 10 feet of an existing source or provide a duplex electrical outlet protected by a ground fault circuit interrupter. Once you know where the filter is going, you'll probably need to prepare a base for it. Typically, you'll level the ground, spread and compact a layer of gravel, and set a level base of patio blocks to support the considerable weight of the filter when full of water. Alternately, you might decide to pour a level concrete slab. Assemble the tools you'll need: a 4-foot level, perhaps a rubber mallet, for the patio blocks. To cut the pipe, you'll need a handsaw or hacksaw, plus primer and solvent cement. We're placing the filter right onto a level stone patio in this installation, no digging needed, but we still had to prepare a space behind the stone columns to fit the plumbing. Wherever it's going, the base needs to be flat and level. The way we have this 18000 oriented, the 2 inlets on the right towards the top of the filter, the dirty water from the pond enters them through either fittings connected to 1 or 2 pipes coming in from the pump, or through a Bitron UVC clarifier, which fits precisely into the inlets. We will be installing the Bitron C55 UVC clarifier and an AquaMax Eco Premium 4500 pump, because that combination qualifies for the AZOVMUSIC Clear Water Guarantee. On the opposite end, to the left of your screen, a 1.5 inch discharge outlet with slide valve flushes out the dirty water in the bottom of the filter when cleaning the foams. The return line starts at the right back corner, returning clean water to the pond through 3-inch flexible PVC. Opening the 4 latches, which are blue to indicate that they're intended to be moved or operated by the user, reveals the inside of the filter. Remove and hang the cleaning handle that helps flush the foams clean when necessary. Set aside the mesh cleaning brush and plug that are included to aid in maintaining the filter. Unpack the transformer and unwrap the cord for the screen that rotates and removes debris automatically as needed. Notice the small hole in the filter wall? The cord for the screen motor needs to be passed through to the outside of the filter before use. Pass the 2-pronged screen cord through the hole from the inside out. Attach the rubber grommet around the cord and insert the grommet in the hole to protect the cord. Then adjust the length of the cord inside to allow enough slack to raise the hinge screen assembly. Use dielectric silicone grease on the pins and connect the transformer, tightening the nut securely while wiggling it until tight. Don't forget to mount the water-resistant transformer on a post or other surface above ground before use. The transformer should not be left on the ground where it could be submerged in water. We hooked up the 3-inch return next, using a 3-inch street elbow, but your installation may differ. You have a choice of installation options using either the supplied adapter and gasket, or an optional 3-inch rubber coupling that you would need to purchase separately. To use the 3-inch adapter, place the gasket inside the adapter with the slope side of the gasket facing outwards. Then slide the adapter onto the molded stub on the filter. Purchase and attach an optional 3-inch rubber coupling and tighten securely, which is what we did. Bear in mind that the filter outlet is smaller than 3 inches, so you'll have to tighten the band clamp a little more on the filter side. The fitting set that comes with the filter will accommodate either 1 inch, 1.25 inch, or 1.5 inch tubing or rigid pipe. An included tapered step fitting attaches to tubing directly, or you may choose to install an optional Bitron UVC clarifier to secure the clear water guarantee. To attach pipe or tubing directly to the filter, place a gasket on the base of the step fitting, insert it from the outside into one of the pre-drilled inlets, and tighten the distributor nut securely on the threads of the step fitting. And the unused steps cut off for maximum flow. Using the AZOVMUSIC union fittings provided with the Bitron, connect the line running from the pump to the UVC, with the valve in place to close off the flow of the water when desired for cleaning or replacement of the UV lamp. Connect the dirty water drain to the outlet of the filter next, using a valve and whatever fittings are needed for your particular installation. Replace the tray, lower the blue distributor extension, and place the brush and plug in their holder, and the filter is ready for operation. Turn on the pump, check for leaks, then plug in the screen transformer and the UVC. And that's all you needed to know to install the BioTec Screenmatic² pond filter, but we're afraid to ask. Check out the unboxing and maintenance videos of this product and many more on our website and YouTube. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.